Middle deltoid?
Posterior deltoid, right? Mirrors the front. Posterior deltoid, right through here, okay? So, what I'm going to ask her to do is, I'm going to hold her and I'm going to say, okay, this is the motion I would like you to do. You're going to bring your arm all the way up, as far as you can, and back down. Now, especially for this one, I'm looking for trunk compensation. If I see a lot of this, you want to make them do it again, make sure it's just extension, okay? So, can you do that motion? Excellent. Okay, make sure you stand back far enough that you're not in the way of her hand. Hand stays on the, stabilizing hand stays on the small of the back. Okay, where am I going to put resistance? Distal humerus again, okay? So now if you can move your hands. So what I might do is I might just hold her hip just to give her that support right here. Okay, can you do it again? I'm going to apply resistance. Ready? 1, 2. Good. Okay, that's your resistance. Fair plus. Show partial range. Good. Okay, so now where do you think she's going to go for gravity eliminated?
Nowhere. On the side.
Side lying. Side lying again. Okay, so show a flicker.
Wait, is partial range is fair minus
Yes.
average or fair minus?
Yes.
Okay, so now
Yes.
we're starting.
Right, so now she's going to flicker. Good. And then come up on the same side. On this side. Roll on this side, sorry. Okay, I'm going to hold exactly the same way. Stabilizing hand, same place. Okay, and I want to control her forearm, but the ulnar side of my hand is still on the distal humerus. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Good. Okay, can you do that? Good. Okay, so that would be pour, right? Okay, do it again. Going to apply resistance. Come back. 1, 2. Do you see how I'm applying resistance? I'm using this part of my hand right there on her distal humerus to apply resistance. I'm not on the olecranon, I'm just proximal to it. Just this, right here. So you want to make sure when you're practicing, now that you got the groove of how it works, practice hand position. Because there's a lot of places where I did not take off for hand position today. I'm going to start, okay? So now that you got the groove, now we're going to pay a little more attention to detail, okay? So again, watch me. I hold her elbow, support, stabilizing hand, okay? You're going to come back, we're going to do pour first. Rock your body with her motion, don't inhibit it, okay? Again, come back, about halfway, 1, 2. It's almost like I'm using my pisiform, but not so direct, okay? Good, and then partial range for her would be? Good. Okay, and again, if I want to palpate, I'm going to resist her. Okay, go into the motion, slow. Good, again. Excellent. This one's a real easy one to feel, right in the meat of the shoulder. Okay, now roll back on your belly. There's actually 2 muscles, and come a little bit more towards me, 2 muscles to palpate for extension. Okay, so posterior deltoid is one. What's the other one? Lats. Okay, bring your arm down. The trick to finding lats, okay, is you have to put them on their belly, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to hold their wrist, okay? You want to make sure the elbow stays straight. You're going to tell your patient, I am going to push up on your arm like this. I want you to reach for the wall, okay? That co-contraction of what we're doing right now makes the lats pop. So if you kind of know where the lats is, which we know it's along the rib cage. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Good. Relax. Again. Ooh, got it. Okay. So you want to have an idea about where it is. Put your fingers there. We know it's on the lateral thorax, right there. Okay. And you ask your patient, do that co-contraction. Good. It'll pop out right under your fingers.
So you're pushing up and she's
I'm
pushing
pushing
down.
up, I'm pushing that way, she's pushing that way.
Okay.
Yep, at the same time, you want to make sure the elbow stays, which it will if she does her active pushing, and it'll pop out. So you want to remember that there's 2 muscles to palpate for shoulder extension, okay? So go practice those and work on the details, work on the finesse of it.